know it's you. That's what I'm telling you.
Welcome back. Today's video is going to be on the top 10 things they should add to Gun Raiders. Some of these are as small as nerfing or buffing, and others are full-scale features that they would need to implement. Now, please note, these are not in order of my top to lowest. These are simply random things that I think they should add in no particular order. If you think there was something I missed or something that you would add, please let me know in the comments, and I might do a second video on this. Subscribe and have a nice day. Starting off with number 1, I think there should be trading. Now, what I mean by that is the ability to trade skins and items. Not so much coins, as I think that's a bit sketchy, as multiple other games have run into problems with that. But I think the ability to trade skins around between friends, or even in the hub, is definitely something that a lot of players would enjoy. This definitely feels like it should already be a feature in the game, and I'm surprised it's not. Secondly, and this is not something I see often in the Discord, I think that a formable shield, something like a riot shield, that would be able to appear in front of your character, similar to the gliding. And that means, so you cross your arms in a defensive pattern of sorts, and then it would slowly drain your shield, but it negates all damage from that direction. I think this would be a very good way to avoid players from abusing it, and I definitely think they should add this into Gun Raiders. The next suggestion is the Siege game mode. This is seen in a lot of other really popular games, such as Overwatch and TF2, and I think this would fit right in with all the other game modes, especially Fort. In fact, I think you could even expand the amount of players in a lobby rather than the classic 10, maybe 20, and you escort the battering ram, knock down the fort, and I think it would be a lot better to have more defined spawns like with Fort.
We don't like overkill.
Now, this next one has a lot of controversy around it, and it's the Oozies. I personally think that the Oozies needed to be nerfed, as using 2 of them is just an insane damage boost that does not need to be in the game. I really think they should move the damage down to 10 or 9 compared to the, I believe, 15, 17 that it's at currently. The first weapon. Alright, I really think that C4 would be a really cool thing to add. And I get that this would be abused and might need to be taken out on certain maps, but especially on like hub, you could plant it and someone walks over it and it can be like a landmine, like a claymore, or, you know, C4 manually triggered. I think that would be a bit more balanced, and overall, I think it would just be really fun to play around with it, and maybe if it's allied, give you like a jump boost, or if your enemy team, you know, around the same damage and range of a grenade. Now, if you stick around on this YouTube channel, you're probably going to find that this is something that I'm constantly asking for, and that is a campaign. I really think that a campaign similar to the tutorial would just be amazing, just with some sort of story or player versus player, large combat. And I get that they're coming out with this new, world map, I guess, and that there's going to be future updates, but there's really no story. Now, this next one's kind of a continuation of the last story mode, but I really think that having some form of lore would just be amazing and do wonders for this game. It has amazing multiplayer, but I think it needs that single player just to push it over the edge. This next one's asked pretty frequently in the Discord, but it's getting an XP boost when you're MVP. Now, I'm not sure if it would be percentage based or just a standard base 100 plus X or 1,000 XP, but I think this would be really amazing, because as a player who's constantly getting MVP, it's honestly disappointing when there's no boost for that. Alright, the next one is going to be Customizable Secondaries. Now, I saw this one on the Discord and I thought that was actually an amazing idea. Being able to have like a flintlock, a revolver, or a single dual pistol would be amazing. Now, one that stood out was the grappling hook. I would love to be able to use a grappling hook. That way I can simply move around faster. Personally, for my playstyle, I am very on the go, wall running, dashing. This grappling hook could just take that to a whole new level. Anyone who spent any amount of time in the Discord has noticed that there's a demand for one weapon, and that's the bow. Now, whether you're on the side of the bow or against it, just stop asking for it in the Discord. It's been noted. They have a place where they mark it down. The admins have said so, and just leave it at a rest. The bow is possibly on its way, and if it's not, honestly, I'm okay with that. Alright, that was the video. 10 things that I think should be added to Gun Raiders. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. If we get 10 likes, I will do a sequel to this. If you think there's anything I forgot, or if there's anything you would like to see me do on this channel, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do that. Thanks. See you soon.